What's up guys, welcome back and welcome to Assetto Corsa, and today guys we're going to fly down under to the great world Australia, to the colonies. And today what I thought I'd do, we haven't really done much Australian content, and I found these cars, the BRUTES, V8 BRUTES. Now what it is, it's a utility vehicle. They're very popular in Australia, very popular cars, but they're just great fun because with it having no weight over the rear, you just want to slide everywhere. But check out this livery that I'm in there. This is the Holden. It's a Holden and a Ford, sorry I should have said, but look at it, it's a Deadpool livery, so great liveries. But I'm a Ford person, so I know it's a big rivalry in Australia, so I'm a Ford person, so I'm going to pick the Ford for the race. But look at the angles. Check that out, man. Honest guys, you can pull some big silly angles in this thing, both of them. Absolute great fun, absolutely great. And the track we're going to go to is a place called WINTON. Now WINTON's a very popular track. I do believe that the V8 supercars in that race here, like the championship goes here, and I've just downloaded it not long ago, and I didn't really know it. I'm just starting to learn it a little bit now, but it's actually a great track. It's a great track. It's from Legion. But yeah guys, some V8 BRUTES for you. I'm going to do some Aussie content for the Aussie guys out there. How we love Australians. Great guys. Right then guys, tell you what we'll do. We'll take a closer look at the cars. Sorry, excuse me, I know I've got a little bit of a cold. That's why I sound all bunged up. I've got a little bit of a cold, but look at, nothing stops the band. Oh, check it. Right then, let's take a closer look at these little beauts. Right then guys, let's check out these cars. Now what I've done for a change is I've put both cars on, because you get both of them, you get a Ford and a Holden. Now, like I said, I'm a Ford guy, but I love this Deadpool livery. It's so tempting to, you know what I mean? The liveries are great. The Ford's the Monster Energy and the Holden's the Deadpool one, but I just thought I'd put the two of them on quickly for a look. That looks like a Mondeo from the front. Anyway, guys, they've got about 450 brake horsepower. They weigh about 1,500 kilos. But like I said earlier, if you look at the back, there's no weight over there. So it's very hard to put its power down, but it makes it great fun. But I tell you what, from what I've driven them, they've got a great balance. Like, you can really balance them on the limit. You can actually pretty much drift them. You really can. Let's have a look at the blueprints. Lovely work goes into them. Hey, it's different doing this. I might start doing this if it's two cars. I've got a few different ideas for a few like shootouts as well, guys. That's the plan anyway. Alright, let's just get rid of that, and what we'll do now is have a look at the interior. So this is the Ford. So you've got 3 pedals. We've got a 5-speed manual gearbox, but look at the detail there. That looks great. That looks really good, the detail there, like the leather and that, and looks like we're in a bucket seat, so it's a proper race car. But I thought it would have been a bit more stripped out, but looks like it's got an aftermarket steering wheel on it. The chrome's quite nice. I'm not normally a lover of chrome, but it's quite nice. Let's start the engine, see if we can hear it. Just a little bit, we can hear it in the back. No, the doors don't open. Do the lights work? Yeah, oh yes, check that out, the lights work then. So there's a light on the gear stick as well. Oh, that's great, isn't it? Yeah, I wonder what the blueprints look like from in here. I've never really done that before. Interesting. Right then guys, shall we get whirling then? Right then, we're going to WINTON guys. Put your sim belts on. Next time I see you, it'll be at the track. Right then guys, the lights are up. Let's give it a rev. Oh, tasty. That sounds lovely, that V8. You ready for this? Give it some beans, give it some welly. Off we go. Lighten the rears up. But just wait until you see some of the angles you can pull in this. Now, I know that's not fast pulling skids, but it's that type of car, just sort of eggs you on to pull them. You can't help it, so to say. But I'll actually try and drive smooth. You've got no traction control, but it has got ABS, so that helps quite a bit. But look at the flames, it looks great. I love the liveries. The liveries are absolutely great on it. And I've done a quick practice race before, and these cars race absolutely great. They really do. It's the mod's from a guy called ILL. I've never heard of him before, but shout out to Ill. But just watch how well they race. I've got the eye on 96%. I actually dropped it down a one just to see if 1% makes any difference. But look at that. You can see it's just wanting to break traction all the time. Like I'm constantly managing the power in it. Like, clutch kick. See that? But it's so controllable. So controllable it is. Let's see if we can slip one up the inside. Blip that throttle. Oh, we may get two of them. That was nice. Try not to make contact. But as you can see, they do the race great. Really good. But if there's any of you Australians out there, drop it in the comments. If you're a Holden person, like Holden's basically like Vauxhall to me. That's great, Vauxhall. But yeah, drop it in the comments if you're a Ford guy or a Holden guy. I'm a Ford person. I love hot hatch Fords, Focus RS's and stuff like that. Like something like this, you don't really see any of these in England, but they're all over Australia, these, all over. But you can see why, because they're cheap. Like, you can get like, I think, did any of you see the Top Gear episode when they were driving the Maloo, and it had that supercharger on it that was just screaming? You could hear the supercharger. Oh, it sounded great. I can't remember if that was a Holden or a Vauxhall, but it was absolutely stunning. Like, it just looked so much fun to drive, and like it really shines through. This is how I believe one of these drive in real life. Oh, as we're slipping up the inside nicely, wind the lock on, and you can just see that oversteer straight away. Just wants to break traction. Is he on the inside? I don't know if I've got to give him. You can hear the tyres chirping there. Big bit of oversteer nearly again. But you really could, like, if you put a drift setup on it, you actually could drift it. But it's got a lovely balance on the power. It's just so controllable. Like, it lets you know. It's like it's not like a snap. It's like I'm not going to say slow motion. It's just like nice and slow. It's got plenty of communication through the force feedback. That's another thing what I like. But I tell you what, the force feedbacks, it feels different. Other cars, what I've drove, it feels very different. Very different, but I like it. It's great. But I don't know. I can't explain it properly. But we are fifth. Not bad. Is that 2 laps down onto lap number 3, guys? At Winton. On the next lap, we'll do a quiet one. Let's try and do it in third. Nah, let's drop it. Whoa, big bit of oversteer there. Maybe I'm being a little bit too aggressive. Being smooth. If you want to be fast, you've got to be smooth, really. Right, pitch it in. But it's just eggs you on that much. It just eggs you on to drive like an idiot, pretty much. Let's try and get it in third. Oh yeah, just feed the power in, really feed it. You can see the back end still stepping out. Look at it. But you can see how controllable it is. That's third gear, and it's still lighting the rear zone. Oh, I've a little bit too deep into there though. Sugars and shits and all the poops. Anyway, we sort of got away on it, but having a nice little dice with this guy on the outside, but oh, you can really pull some angles. Like, look at that. Clutch kick. That's what I mean. You just can't help it. Like, it'd be interesting to like hear what an actual racing driver, like the people who race these, would say. I wonder if they would say the same sort of thing. Like, it's just eggs you want to be silly in it. I might go and have a play and see if I can actually properly drift it after this. Hard on them brakes, blip that throttle, but the engine sounds very angry, doesn't it? Very angry. Oh, lovely. Right guys, on this next lap, we'll have a quiet one. So let's give it a listen. Peanut. We're back! Oh, we're catching guys, we're catching them. But you can see, like, I was really trying my hardest there to keep up. And we did catch them, like, but they race really well. So if there's any news out there, like aliens or quick, you could easily ban this on 100% and still get a decent race. Oh, look at that man, big kicks over oversteer there. Right, feed the power in, feed it, let's feed it, let's get them roasted. Let's get the inside, see if we can get the inside line. I don't know if that's risky. Hold on the brakes. Let's try leaving it in third. Use the torque of the motor. Oh, but I love the sounds of it. It sounds like a V8, doesn't it? It's very believable. Oh. Look how well the car rotates on the power. Like when I downloaded this, I didn't really have high expectations for it at all. I thought it was just going to be too leery. I really did. But because 450 brake horsepower, when there's no weight over the rear, like in this style of car, it's normally like, well, it doesn't make for a good like race car, I wouldn't have thought. But it feels way more controllable than the V8 supercars that I've got. I haven't made a video on that yet. I'm having problems getting the skins to work on it, because there's a great V8 supercars mod what I've got, and I've been wanting to show it, I've been wanting to do a video on it at Bathurst, but if I can't get the skins working, I might just do it without the skins, because it drives that well. Very leery there, 650 brake horsepower, no ABS or no traction control or nothing. But anyway guys, great stuff. So then guys, that was just a quick 5-lap race of Winton, because when I downloaded it I just had to make a video straight away, because it's really surprised us that much, like how well this thing drives, races, everything's good about it, and I think this car track combo is just great together. Excuse me guys, I'm full of cold here, my nose is really blocked, I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but very interesting car, like if any of you out there know how to put a drift setup on a car and go and maybe put one of them on, you could drift this thing. Like if you turn the track grip down like the old and dusty or something like that. Because I had it on green, but before when I was practicing I had it on optimum and I was still pulling huge angles then, you know. But it's just so much fun to drive. Now that's the main thing about this car. But that's the main thing for me, fun and the experience, you know. That's what it's all about. And the liveries are absolutely great. Really good, the liveries. I love that Deadpool one. I love the Deadpool one. The Monster Energy is my favourite Ford one, but the Deadpool is definitely the best one for the Hogan. But see, you can see how great the race just looking at them, you know. And like I said, if any of us are really that good, you could just bump the AI up to 100%. Like, they'd be too fast for me. I know they would. Like, they'd be, like, I don't know, I might be able to keep up, but I don't think I'd be able to, like, make many overtakes, anything like that. Like, I think the video would be a little bit boring if it was like that. I don't know, maybe one day that's a good idea for a video. See how good what we could do is we could qualify and like put it on 100% and see for how far the pack will get. There might be a little idea, thinking on the job, eh? Right guys, that was just a quick one I had to show you this. If you like the video, drop a like, and if you like the channel, but only if you like it, subscribe, you know. Guys, we're still stuck on 200 subscribers after me filming this, but like it might be weeks before I upload this, so I might have hit it, but from this point is me filming this on like 193 I think, or 192 or 193, but I keep getting 1 or 2, then we keep losing them. I don't know like what I'm doing wrong or like whatever, but like tell us, like put it in the comments if I'm doing something wrong or whatever. You know, the more feedback the better. Like I feed off the feedback, you know what I mean? Say good, bad, whatever, it's all feedback, isn't it? But anyway guys, that was just a quick race at Winton. Right then, I'm going to love yous and leave yous. Peace from the northeast. Toodles.